beef and corruption and too much bubble. She feel she could run this country only on alcohol. From here, from she tell they flying in helicopter while they empty the treasury and we poor people suffer. Tell them we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming. Warn them, go on the anointed God. We coming to bust throat. Oh.
All right, the numbers are going up. The numbers are going up. So you need to share the live. Yes, PNM.
We will forget no.
So the numbers have to go up some more.
In 2010.
Only when the numbers go up, then I'm going to put on my guests. We are time, you know. We are real time. So we're giving you a chance to make sure you set up your TV home. You know, I know most of you like to look at me on your big 15-inch screen TV. You know, and make sure I get a nice picture of the what do you call that again? The Hyatt and the financial towers and stuff for you to see. So I have a new picture behind me. Yeah. So you have to see that picture, you know. I will move around a little bit so you can see. You see, you're seeing the financial towers and you're seeing the Hyatt and thing. I want to make sure you see how pretty our waterfront looking, you know. And our waterfront looking good like that because of who? Because of which party? Which party do that waterfront? Good morning to Tobago East, locked on and listening.
Together we aspire, together.
Tobago East in the house.
This is the legacy that Eric Williams leave. So for the children and their children, we can.
So you need to join me on the Facebook Live. Join me now on the Facebook Live. You need to join me now.
This is PNM Generation Next. We go beat them with the F's. Oh.
Rio Claro in the house. Aruka in the house. What? All over joining, my boy? So you need to send up the numbers a little more. The guest is ready to rumble. Pfizer Bad in the house. Twin City in the house. That's what we're talking about. Monrepo, San Fernando, Point 14. Sandy Grande, Chaguanas. Toko in the house. Send up the numbers. Send up the numbers. And just let me know where you're looking at me from. Laromain in the house, boy. That's a faithful Laromain listener, I know. That person who sends that message from Laromain always look on the street now. And always. What again we have them? Mount Hope, Twin City. Sandy Grande. Chaguanas. Monrepo. San Fernando West, Cocorite, Aruka. The numbers going up. Pleasantville in the house. San Juan. So just tell me where you're looking at me from. I'm getting ready to show you my guest. London in the house. London in the house? What? Princess Tongue. People from London voting for you too, girl? Toko, Richard Tobago. Which part is this? Who is this person here? Our next Pleasantville person in the house. But that's my hometown now, you know. The numbers going up. That's what I'm talking about. That's the numbers I want to see. We can do better than that still, you know. We can do better than that still. This has gone up to all kind of 500 and 600, you know. So, remember you can join me also on YouTube. Remember you could join me on YouTube. Street Live, I believe it is. Street Live. But my Facebook page looking good.
Lofty and deep, we go follow Rowley.
And Iwer TV. We are also on Iwer TV. Elsa Koroa.
Your body's in hand.
Dabadi.
Taking back we country. We taking back we land. Tell them we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming, we coming.
It's Colorado, I just see that.
Everybody
in the US.
Franklin Paris.
What is this? Trin City.
Fox, Joe Dude, Benny and Hines with the dreadlocks.
Maloney. So join me on Facebook. I'm going to put up my guests in about 2 minutes time. Director, you ready? Saparia in the house. That Mackenzie's my family, right? San Fernando East. Valencia. Ooh, people from Florida, 5 Rivers, Lavantil in the house. And Cocorita in the house.
She feels she could run this country.
Monrepo.
Flam here, flam she tail, they flying in helicopter.
All right, so we're getting ready to show you my guests.
People suffer.
The UK, boy, the UK.
We coming.
So I think I have enough numbers now, and I want more numbers than that. So we're getting ready to go live on my guests now. So director, are we ready to go? Let the people see who is my guest. And she's going to tell them all about herself. We're getting ready to go. All right, so you're seeing my guest in studio. You're seeing this young lady. Those of you who are on the live and those of you listening to me on radio, you have to go on the live to see this young lady and see what she has behind her. You see that flag, that PNM flag behind her?
We coming. Oh God.
Somebody said yes. Somebody said Belmont to the house. 6th Avenue. We ready? You need to go onto on our Facebook page and see this, man. This is a beautiful picture. Really nice. And this is the candidate for Oropouche West. Oropouche West. Remember that they moved the person who going up for Oropouche West because they know that they was going to get some licks from this young lady. You know what I'm saying to you? They had to move the person who they had there for 5 years. They have to move them and put this young lady. You understand? They had to put somebody new to go up against this young lady because this young lady ready to rumble. Ready to rumble. Good morning, ma'am. Make sure your mic on for me. Let's make sure it's on the side. Yeah. It's on? All right. Go ahead. Let me see.
So, good morning, everyone. My name is Leah Ramuta, your prospective candidate for the constituency Oropouche West. I'm 24 years old.
Wait! You're so young. You're a baby.
Yes, newlywed, mother of one.
What?
Yes. Former convent girl, lived in Laramie my entire life.
Right.
Yeah. Human resource officer by profession. I guess that's what magnified my love for dealing with people.
Right.
I'll share a little story about myself that I like to, when I was going to school, I remember this 2020 vision.
Yes.
Something that resounded in my head. I always believe and I always manifested that 2020 was going to be a year of difference. Thanks to the late Patrick Manning, God rest his soul in peace. I was always motivated that good things was going to happen this year. And so far, we are seeing it coming to pass.
Right.
And I look forward to the continued blessings that God have in store for us. Yeah.
Right. So what motivated you to get involved into politics?
Now, I believe in the statement, stand for something or fall for anything, right?
Okay.
And I mean, time and time again, my constituency has truly been neglected. Nothing is being done for us. People are so demotivated by the term politics, and that's a stigma that I want to be removed from our area. I didn't see myself here, to be honest, if you asked me 2 years ago.
Okay.
But I believe that when God call you to do something, and when it is He call you to serve, you have to answer. Yeah, I'll be ungrateful to not,
Yeah, okay. So you said you like the statement, stand up for something, or say you'll fall for that, you'll fall for
anything. Correct.
Apparently this is your team song.
You just stay liming and doing nothing. As the world over, you just a freeloader. Problems every day, you have nothing to say. You rather run and hide before you take a side. I tell you, stand up for something, you will die for nothing. In your whole lifespan, you never make one stand. Stand up for something, or you will die for nothing. People die.
So this is your song.
I love this song.
So at the age of 24, you are ready to stand up for something.
More than ready, yes.
Wow, that's good. And that motivation came from just hearing about this 2020 vision, and believing that your country could reach the developed nation status.
I believe that we could reach our maximum.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I believe that we also need good leadership, and we have to come out and make the right choice.
And talk to me about making this right choice.
Now, this is what I tell people. I'm a normal person, just like everyone else in the constituency, but that is what you need. You need somebody that knows what is going on in your constituency, that feeling the brunt of things, that feeling the struggles just like you. And this is what I ask in persons to open their eyes, right? And I'm saying me, but what I'm saying is make the right choice. Somebody that would represent you in the right way and stand for the same things that you align yourself with.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So what are some of the things in your community that you realize that, you know what, if these are some of our concerns and we have been neglected for years, and you think that here what I would like to have offered myself as a prospective candidate to deliver these things to my community?
Now, being a youth in the constituency, I could say, because I'm in contact with all the youths, right? And they are so demotivated because there's no room for opportunity. There's nothing available to them. These things are not easily accessible unless you have money put down. Let's be real. Right? And I want to create an avenue where persons could better themselves so that we won't have this stigma. Now, I remember on one of my walk recently, a guy said, you see, look at me here, all this mud on my skin, because why? I will always have to be a laborer. And, that broke my heart to know that he is educated, but has to be a laborer. Why? It's not that we don't have the academic, or it's not that we don't have the skills, but we don't have an avenue.
Right.
You understand? You don't have an avenue now for people to better themselves and get the opportunity to do better. And this is why our crime rates are so high, because there's nothing in place.
And Larmin used to be considered to be like a hot spot.
And this is what I say. And now, being a young mother myself, I wouldn't feel comfortable, let's be honest, to send my child in the shop without thinking, well, what would happen if he would reach back home safe? And that's an uncomfortable feeling. This place used to be somewhere people could have called a home, a community village. You understand? So now we're in a position where we want to get Oropuchwas back to what it was.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And you remember how it used to be.
Yes.
With the cane and I used to live Larmin, and I could tell you, Larmin was like a real home village where everybody know each other.
Yeah.
Everybody could go by and you used to leave your door open and go out.
The neighbors used to be correcting your children. That's the kind of, the kind of mindset. And because we came out of that, that's what caused it to be like this today. It's not a home, it's not a safe place anymore. And we really need an awakening in this constituency.
Right, and you are ready to give that?
Yes, I'm more than ready to give my full 100. I believe that when God calls you to serve, you have to put your best foot forward, because it's His work have to be done.
So tell me some of the things that you plan to do.
Now, I want to have forums for my youths especially, but also being able to bridge the gap between the elders and the youths.
Right.
Youths, but not limited to. You know, we don't have a vocational center, we don't have a recreation center, we don't have anything in place for these people. And, you know, even on my street in the night, I watch the guys come out and they have to sweat the little football and basketball and everything right on our streets. Because why? We don't have a forum for that. We don't have anything operational. Our community centers, everything is down. So what are you motivating these people by doing? I mean, time and time again, it's the same thing, and we really need an awakening. I really hope persons open the eyes, you know, and hearts and minds to see that, okay, time and time again, it's the same thing. The only way we could get change is if we come out on election day and vote for change.
Right, and you are the change that they need to vote. Just tell me your name again.
Yes,
and tell the community.
Leah Ramuta, Orupuch West. Please remember it.
So tell me, Leah, so growing up in this community, you'd have seen the change. You'd have seen the deterioration of the roads and different things. And so where was the representative back then?
To be honest with you, in my 24 years, I have never seen my representative.
Nah, Leah. I don't believe you.
And that is an honest statement.
No, you're not talking the truth.
Yeah.
Seriously?
And it's very sad because you want somebody on the ground, somebody that knows what is going on.
Just now, you see, people believe that the community you coming from has always been serviced. People believe that because, you remember, people believe that because of the community that you are living in, and it's what they consider to be a stronghold of a certain party, and because it's a stronghold is because you all have been being serviced, and you all have no complaint for water, you all have no complaint, you all have good roads, you all have good drains. Box drain rail belong by all you say.
Inaccurate. Yes, and this is why I try to tell people now. We live in a sweet Trinidad and Tobago. We are too diverse to still be voting based on ethnicity and ancestral way of thinking. People need to open their eyes and see what the people that is representing you is about. You have to make the right choice in that way, right? We can't keep voting based on, all right, mommy and daddy or granny and grandpa used to vote for X, Y, Z, and I continue in the same way. Now, if it is a representation was doing something for you,
yes.
Understand.
Right.
But you cannot tell me you have nothing to prove and you're still doing the same thing.
No, nothing. Listen to me. I want you to listen to what I'm saying to you. You know. In the community you come from, it has always been said to us, Orupuch is good. Orupuch West good. Orupuch West don't need in want of nothing. Because the member of parliament, you always see them. They are always if you all are having problems, they're there. That's what is being said. Your community center is the best. They said that your drainage is the best because now you're saying to Trinidad and Tobago,
yes.
And you are telling Orupuch West people, hear what's going on. You all know the truth. You all know that for years. These things have never been properly, we have never gotten proper service.
Yes.
We have never seen our representative in the way that we would like to. And you're saying to them, here, what, give me a chance, a young person who you all brought up. You were brought up in that community. Everybody know you in that community. You understand? The neighbors could have corrected you.
Yeah.
The very fact that you went to one of the best schools in San Fernando is because of your neighborhood and the way you were brought up.
Yes.
And you're saying to me, you're saying to especially the youth, because when we come back from the break, I want you to talk to the young, because you told me that you spoke to some young people. And that area you talk to those young people from, I always was of the opinion that they may want to hear nothing about voting.
Yeah.
But you were able to talk to them. And when we come back, we're going to talk about the youth because you are a young woman and you're getting through to your young people. So we have a break to take. When we come back, we're going to talk about that. Trinidad and Tobago, don't touch your dial, you know, because we have been fooled to believe that this neighborhood, this community has always been serviced. We thought that it was Lavantil. We used to say it's all of them from Lavantil and then Beatam is who don't get nothing. Everybody cross the Caroni Bridge alone does get.
know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
As the election race heats up, the UNC is turning up the temperature. Ready to govern, ready to lead, and ready with the best candidates.
After almost 5 years, almost $300 billion, more citizens are struggling to survive than ever before.
With political leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa and the leaders of tomorrow.
The UNC Master Plan has 5 interconnected guiding principles, which constitute our strategy for recovery, growth, and diversification.
Join our virtual campaign platform Thursday on this station. The United National Congress. Now is the time.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the Street 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade. This is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
Have a feast today. Come on down to Max Grill House, the home of quality foods, and barbecue is our specialty. Choose from our mouth-watering meals at our convenient locations: Enterprise, Arima, Curette, St. Helena, Tunapuna, Chaguanas, Montrose, and Mayaro. Pickup available. Call us today at 751-4198 or 321-5992. Have a feast today at Max Grill.
Stop what you're doing and listen to this ad. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's Customer Appreciation Weekend at Brookner and Buyers Mart. Get 25% off store-wide. Yes, you heard right. 25% off everything. Spread the word, the good news. It's 25% off store-wide. No exceptions. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Brookner and Buyers Mart or Mira Road, Arima, next to Extra Foods. Phone 610-9000.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
Every child is incredibly intelligent. Parents, reach higher. Be stronger. Join Olive Rice Club, producer of the IBG line of educational products, right here every Thursday morning at 11:15. Get the genius out of the children. Hear how you can work with the IBG phonic program and see your children learn at least 200 times faster. Remember, IBG guarantees rapid progress for champions to turn this nation around. It's right here on 91.9 FM every Thursday morning at 11:15. For more info, call 336-3896 or 725-READ.
Hello, this is Pastor Charles from the Upper Room Ministry. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM every Wednesday from 12 midnight to 5 a.m. for a time of prayer and intercession. I want you to know that we are going to have a TIME time in the presence of God, lifting up our nation, lifting up our families in prayer. I'm looking forward to, my God, for you to join with me. Praise God every Wednesday. Praise God. praying for our nation, praying for our families, praying for our children. Join with me every Wednesday at 12 midnight. Tune into the Street 91.9 FM. God bless you.
As the election race heats up, the UNC is turning up the temperature. Ready to govern, ready to lead, and ready with the best candidates.
After almost 5 years, almost $300 billion, more citizens are struggling to survive than ever before.
With political leader Kamala Prasad Bisesa and the leaders of tomorrow.
The UNC Master Plan has 5 interconnected guiding principles which constitute our strategy for recovery, growth, and diversification.
Join our virtual campaign platform Thursday on this station. The United National Congress. Now is the time.
Come talk with us. Realest News, Hard Talk, Real Talk on the Street, 919 FM.
Trying to be going back with you here on the Street 919 FM. Remember, you could join us on Facebook. Just type in the Street 919 FM. You're going to see the Oropuch West candidate, and she is in the studio today, and she's sharing with us her heart for her community. You see, we have been taught and we have been fooled by people to believe that, you know, this community is a oil machine community. It's in want of nothing. It's in want of nothing. This community is is an outstanding community. That's what we have been told. And we have been told that these communities have been so outstanding that if you want to understand what you could get, right, from the communities that are undernourished, as you would say, if you want to see how a community that is well taken care of, look at your community and you will know. That's what it said, you know.
That's what we were told.
I find you saying it like, you know, we were fooled, only being fooled. Is that true?
Now, I lived in this constituency my entire life, so I could only talk what I know. And I'm sure there are other persons that can identify.
Wow. Wow. So you don't know set a box, you don't think that?
Nope. People are crying out on many of the streets that we walked.
All the roads are paved.
Nope. My street, in particular, taxis don't even want to come in that street because of how bad the road is. Yeah, nothing has been done.
How long now? That was just last year that happened.
I could speak for my entire life.
No, you're not being truthful. You're not being truthful. Let me tell you why. Come on now, be honest now. Millions fell on Box Street, you know.
Yeah. Well, I would like to see where. Because that's the complaint of not only myself, but my constituents, my fellow constituents. Yeah?
The young people in the community.
So
I know that the young people, the challenge is to get the young people to come out and vote. What have you as a young lady, because I know that you have interacted with the youth in your community because they know you. What have they been saying to you? Are they willing to vote? Are they not willing to vote? What?
Well, at first the youths were a bit challenging, I'll be honest with you. Reason being, they are so demotivated by this whole political realm. Time and time again, the different politicians, they say, we only see all around election time, and then I can't see all again. And then I have to make an appointment to speak to you if I get appointed. I say, no, And this is the same thing that I have been facing. And this is why we need to stand for something different. Stand for somebody just like you. Somebody that going through the same things that you going through. So that I would know how to represent you and exactly what is our needs and our wants. So this is what I plead into the youths. And I mean, this evening actually, we're having a meeting to launch a youth forum. So the date would be finalized today, please God. We want to get the youths more involved, more interactive, so that they could know that they are part of this. I don't want to fool anyone.
Right.
Yeah?
And that's important.
I want to show them what we are about and what we plan to do to nourish our youths in the constituency.
Great.
Yeah?
Great. So tell me, I want you to be real because you're on the street. So tell the people on the street now on NFM your interaction with the young people on the ground. Because this is Laramine, this is Oropouche West. Tell me how the interaction with the youths on the ground. How what are some of the things that, well, I know you would have got through to some of them to say, well, they will support you. But what are some of the, how they're interacting?
Well, actually, last week I had the opportunity to visit a barber shop in the area. And upon the visit, we had a couple youths sitting there and they were willing to hear what I had to say, right?
Really?
Yeah, and they expressed that, okay, one of the guys there, he sings, right? And another plays an instrument, and there is no way in the constituency that they could go to further this unless you have money put aside. Now, why aren't these things easily accessible to us? Why is it that we always have to get? You understand? Why is it that we can't have equal opportunities?
Right.
Now, this is why our stigma would remain unless we come out and vote for change.
Right.
Time and time again, we keep seeing the same thing happening. I mean, it's really exhausting because most of the concerns are the same.
Right.
Yeah? And the children around and all, they don't even have an area to play. We don't even have a little park set up, a little basketball court that functioning. We don't have anything for them.
But Laramine had the best basketball team in the country.
Yes.
Because there was a little court that they had behind the next to the community center, and there was a police post there, I believe. And wow.
Just like a plant, if you don't water it, how you expect it to grow and blossom? Now, our youths in this constituency are so talented, they are so driven, but because they don't have that extra push, you understand? Because they don't have that avenue to go to do something better, they are deprived the privilege.
Wow.
It's sad, and this is why I myself, as a youth just like they, standing for something. Right? We need to come out and make that difference. We need people to support us on this movement. And I believe that with God at our side and He keep us grounded, we will attain it.
Right.
Yeah?
Sometimes I just want to look at it live, But somebody said something, you never had to read it. Oh God, let me read it now. I have to read it. Somebody said in life, she is not Kamala. She is not lying. She's talking the truth. Let me tell you something. That community that she's from, if you really know the community that she's from, you'll understand. And people are coming on the live and telling you that, hey, you understand, that they know what you're saying is the truth. Look how much people coming on the live and applauding you and saying that what you're saying is the truth. You understand? It's time to choose a new leader. You understand? So they're ready for you. They're ready for you,
Praise God.
They're ready for you. Look how much love you're getting on the live. They're ready for you. So I think that this is a really nice opportunity for you to continue to interact. And you know what it is? And I like what you keep saying, and I don't know how much people are hearing what you're saying, that this is your community.
Yes.
You're not brought in from anywhere else.
Now, this is what usually happens. We usually get somebody outer area who don't know what's going on in a constituency.
Wow.
Now, I think personally, as a MP for a constituency, you should be up to date with the things happening. You should be aware of all the deaths. I mean, we had a couple deaths in the past 2 weeks, and not one even sent their condolences.
You didn't see the councillor, you didn't see the member of parliament?
how are people supposed to be? How are you all still comfortable to vote for these people that do not care about us?
Wow.
If you are leading my constituency, the least you could say, I'll accept my condolences goes a long way.
Wow.
How are you reaching out to these people when you are nowhere in sight?
And what you're saying, I'll tell you this, what you're saying is so true. Because that community is so close-knit.
Yes.
That community is so close-knit that if somebody dies in that community, you would know who the person is. Either the grand, or the son or the daughter. That community is so close-knit that people don't understand the passion in what you're saying, because really and truly, that is how they are. They expect somebody in authority, or somebody who they support, or somebody who they actually take the time out to go and vote for, to show that same compassion and love, because you'll understand that is how the community is.
Exactly. And it's only there's something you have to have in here. Okay. You can't put up a front about caring about people.
Right.
Yeah, because after a while, every image you try to portray, it will vanish. And people will see you for what you are. Right? If you do not have that care inside your heart, if that fire is not burning in your heart, please leave the people and them to get good representation.
I hope you hear that, Trinidad and Tobago. I hope you're all listening, And this is the youth talking, This is not, this is a young woman from a community, Oropuch West, who understand the plight of her community. I wanted to read some of the comments that you're getting,
Read
it out loud for people to hear. Read some of the comments for people to hear. Read it out loud, they can hear you.
I'm seeing one of the comments saying, love the confidence, vote for change. Another is saying, I don't want to call the name.
Yeah.
Didn't do nothing. In 5 years, she was there. Now, I don't like to speak on things like this, but what I would say, open your eyes. And if you could tell me what was done, I would remain humble.
Wow.
But as is, I am not satisfied with what has been happening. And if you are satisfied, it's all well and fine. But I'm asking the persons that are displeased and uncomfortable, just like myself, to come out and give me an opportunity to bring forth the changes our constituency needs to see.
Wow. So we're getting ready to go for the news. When we come back from the news, we're going to take some calls. So when we come back from the news, we're going to take some calls. Wow. I didn't thought that this interview would turn out like this, So you need to stay locked, stay tuned. We're coming back after the news. We're going to take some of your calls. And we're going to... I don't even know what to say again. I'm so in shock.
Get up, my friend. Your life soon will end. I tell you, stand up for something or you will die for nothing. So your grandchildren too would be proud of you. I tell you, stand up for something or you
This is really, really good.
stand up. Stand up.
And I think this is her theme song.
Something or you will die for nothing.
Somebody putting fire and thing here, yes? But what is this? See somebody say they're crying and go get up. Somebody must be literally crying and happy that you would have taken up the mantle to bring genuine change to their community. And that's what it's all about. Bringing real change. Somebody say a well-spoke earlier. What? So Trinidad and Tobago. Oropuch West. I am really happy that you're coming.
I am honored to be here. I thank you for the opportunity.
I am really happy that you came today. because it has made me believe more now that the youth, like yourself, you all are ready for change.
Yes, we are tired and frustrated of the same thing happening again and again with our seasoned people that are no strangers to the political realm. But if you all are seasoned, then why are you all not doing anything for us? Why we still have to be begging and reaching to these kind of forums, you know?
Wow.
Why?
Wow. And you know what was the nice thing about it too for me, sitting here and listening to your passion, is that I could identify with what you're saying about Laramie because I lived there. I came from there.
Yeah.
I would remember the days when people used to tell you can't go Church Street and you can't go George Street and you can't go here and you can't go there. And you know, today you all are telling me you could come anywhere now because people are the love is coming back.
Little by little.
The love is coming back more and more because of young persons like yourself, who are speaking out, who are standing up, who are saying, hey, we born and grew up here. This is not how it used to be. And we're going to bring it back to how it used to be. And seeing you standing up and talking like this,
you know, you also want somebody that's relatable. You don't want somebody that you can't hold a conversation with.
Yeah.
You know, you want somebody that you could express your concerns and that they hear you and they feel your pain the same way that they feel in their pain. You want somebody that you could identify with. Somebody who would stand for you, who would remember you, and who wouldn't forget you, most importantly. Because that is what a custom happening.
Wow. No, not in that community, man. We were told lies then. We were told lies. Nothing that we were told that in the other communities that has happened, not this one. They always say to us, you all see your MP nearly every other day.
Not at all. I have never.
You have never seen that?
I've never seen my MP.
No.
I'm sure many persons can relate. Please call and say, you know. I'm sure many persons can relate, and that is not the kind of representation I think that persons should be comfortable with. You know, you want somebody that people-oriented, somebody that could show up, and not just for election time, because that's what we tend to see. That's why so many people are demotivated. It's only close to election, we hear any big trucks passing and things given out and this and that. No,
not in your community.
It's time for a change.
Not in your no, that don't happen by you. That's only happen up here. That's what they tell us. They told us that up here, you see the Sparta, Paula, Spain, and Lavantil and wherever else. They say that's the only time they just see politicians.
Yeah, that's the sad thing, huh?
And you are telling me now that is not true in your community. That has happened.
So I am also asking persons to speak out, right? Speak out, don't remain silent. And not only speaking out, but coming out on election day. The only way we could get change is if we come out and vote for change. Now, you might have my support, you know, but if you don't come out on election day, it will all be in vain. So we asking and pleading with persons, please come out and please let us bring back this constituency to what it used to be. Let us make it tight-knit again. You know, this place is our home and we have to care for it. So.
Music. We see it hope. We see it future. So when you vote, use your pen and finger, Lord. We see it hope. We see it future. So when you vote, use your pen and finger. Hey. No set a chatty, no set a talk. So tell the UNC bye-bye. It's time to walk. PNM for the people, PNM for the poor. With PNM and Dr. Rowley, poor will be no more. We see it hope. We see it future. So when you vote, use your pen and finger, Lord. We see it hope. We see it future. So when you vote, use your pen and finger. Hey. How could you run a country with lies and corruption? Just like Dr. Rowley to end the recession. No more Analytica to Mako nobody. And we don't want you to come close to the treasury. Dr. Rowley. Who we voted for? Dr. Rowley. Who we voted for? Dr. Rowley. Dr. Rowley. Tell me, what is the symbol? The
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
As the election race heats up, the UNC is turning up the temperature. Ready to govern, ready to lead, and ready with the best candidates.
After almost 5 years, almost $300 billion, more citizens are struggling to survive than ever before.
With political leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the leaders of tomorrow.
The UNC Master Plan has 5 interconnected guiding principles which constitute our strategy for recovery, growth, and diversification.
Join our virtual campaign platform Thursday on this station. The United National Congress. Now is the time.
What are you sleeping on? Did you know that you may be sleeping on dead skin cells, dust mites, and bodily fluids? Do you suffer with aches, pains, stiffness, and other sleep disorders? Studies show that you should replace your mattress every 7 to 10 years for better health, better support, and a better night's sleep. Visit a sleep center today at Quartz and find the perfect mattress for you. Quartz, bringing value home.
Unlimited 4G LTE speed on the other network? Fake news. B-Mobile is the real deal for 4G LTE. Switch now and get a 30-day free trial packed with 25 gigabytes of data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Check us online or in-store.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the Street 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade, this is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
When it comes to healthcare, you deserve the best. Do you suffer from low energy, anxiety, or constipation? Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins provides you with the best services of iridology exam, blood analysis, ionic foot detox, followed by a soothing foot massage. We also provide the best organic supplements. We are located at number 73 Eastern Main Road, Barataria. Or call us at 288-1108 or 275-8359. Join us on the Street 919 FM. Every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. for Health and Wealth Lifestyle with Nicole Huggins.
Looking for real data freedom? Bring your number and enjoy the best of 4G LTE on B-Mobile. Get a free 30-day trial with free data, free WhatsApp, free talk, free text, and more. Plus, get 50% off your next 3 months. Check us online or in-store.
As the election race heats up, the UNC is turning up the temperature. Ready to govern, ready to lead, and ready with the best candidates.
After almost 5 years, almost $300 billion, more citizens are struggling to survive than ever before.
With political leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the leaders of tomorrow.
The UNC Master Plan has 5 interconnected guiding principles which constitute our strategy for recovery, growth, and diversification.
Join our virtual campaign platform Thursday on this station. The United National Congress. Now is the time.
Come talk with us.
Real issues, hard talk.
Real talk on the Street 919 FM.
News from the Street 919fm.com. Here's what's happening.
Good afternoon. I am Vanessa Thomas with the 12 o'clock news on the Street 919 FM and online at Street TV, sponsored by the Sea Champions. In the headlines, the Protective Services meet with the National Security Ministry to discuss salary negotiations. Police Commissioner Gary Griffith supports gang truce and calls for them to turn in their guns. WASA warns of water disruptions on Friday, and internationally, Zimbabwe President fires Health Minister. And now the news in detail. Members of the Protective Services on Tuesday met with National Security Minister Stuart Young, asking for wage negotiations to be completed. All protective services of Trinidad and Tobago, including the fire service, the prison service, and the police service, received a mandate from their membership to treat with salary negotiations by September 1st. Inspector Gideon Dixon of the TTPS's Social and Welfare Association said the meeting yesterday was fruitful. However, members of the protective services stand ready for any eventuality and are waiting for the next engagement. Dixon acknowledged that the election bell has been rung and it would be unfair to the membership to have to suffer even another delay. He is calling for the process to be resolved in the shortest order. Meanwhile, Minister Young has given the groups the assurance that he would advocate on their behalf and they ought to receive feedback soon. In other news, Police Commissioner Gary Griffith says he is in full support of gangs in Trinidad and Tobago calling a truce, but he's challenging them to take things a step further. He is asking that they give up their guns if they are truly serious, saying it's the only way, and he is providing them with the opportunity to do so. Griffith says he's prepared to support the gang's initiative, especially due to the role they've allegedly played in the country's ongoing crime situations, noting the 5,000 murders in the last decade. When asked if what he is calling for was a gun amnesty, Griffith said that's a matter for the Minister of National Security and the Prime Minister to decide on. This weekend, several local dancehall stars came together to call a truce between the Rasta City and Muslim gangs. WASA is advising customers in parts of Arima and environs served by the Guanapo water treatment plant that there will be an interruption in their pipe-borne water supply tomorrow between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Areas to be affected include the town of Arima, north of Broadway, Eleanor Gardens, Mount Pleasant, Calvary and Calvary Branch Road, Blanchishes Bypass Road, Eastern Main Road and Wallerfield, Pinto Road, Maturita and Lavatreat Road. WASA says the interruption is necessary in order to facilitate pipeline interconnection works. Finally, on the international scene, Zimbabwe's President Emerson Mnangagwa has sacked his health minister for inappropriate conduct over a U.S. $60 million medicines supply scandal. Obadiah Moyo was dismissed with immediate effect. Last month, he was arrested on charges of corruption and abuse of office in connection with a coronavirus equipment procurement scandal, but was later released on bail. He has been accused of awarding 3 contracts for drugs, testing kits, and protective equipment to a company that had failed the vetting process. The minister has not responded to the allegations. And that was the 12 o'clock news on the Street 919 FM and online at Street TV, sponsored by the Sea Champion. Recapping the headlines, the Protective Services meet with the National Security Ministry to discuss salary negotiations. Police Commissioner Gary Griffith supports gang truce and calls for them to turn in their guns. WASA warns of water disruption on Friday, and internationally, Zimbabwe's president fires health minister. Stay tuned for Sport News at 1 p.m. with Jason Shields. I am Vanessa Thomas. Do enjoy your afternoon.
Info Update. In the headlines, a new jetty in the pipeline for Store Bay. Tobago's tourism product can compete with any island. And TIMA's first online program deemed a success.
Info Update. Informative,
insightful,
unfiltered.
The issues,
topics and conversations that affect you. This is the THA's Daily Info Update.
And now for the details. We begin with tourism development and plans in place to give Store Bay a major facelift. Speaking at the reopening of the Buku Reef Marine Park on Monday, July 6th, Chief Secretary, the Honorable Ansel K. Dennis, said Store Bay will soon feature a floating jetty.
I want to announce that as part of the plans for improved safety and improved development of this particular space, there are plans to purchase a floating jetty to be utilized in the Store Bay area.
Chief Secretary Dennis, who is also the Secretary of Tourism, Culture and Transportation, also spoke of plans for the Pigeon Point jetty.
In addition to that, we will engage in the necessary infrastructural upgrades to the jetty at Pigeon Point because we want to ensure safety, sustainability, decency, and of course, order.
Chief Secretary Dennis urged residents to ensure that Tobago's natural resources are managed in a way that future generations can enjoy. Staying with tourism and the reopening of the Buku Reef Marine Park, Chief Secretary, the Honorable Ansel K. Dennis, underscored the fact that there is great value in the Tobago tourism product.
Tobago must be in a position where we will compete with any island, any tourism destination in the Caribbean. Because I'm saying based on what we have here, our natural resources, our natural beauty, and the warmth of our people, we are better than most and as good as any in the Caribbean.
Chief Secretary Dennis admitted that Tobago has to up its tourism game. He added that development is not a destination, it is a journey, and he is determined to provide the leadership necessary for further development of the industry.
I am sure all of us can admit, and I am prepared to admit, that our tourism in Tobago is not at the level we will want it to be. And therefore we must work hard as a Tobagonian, as a product of Buku. I am prepared to work hard. I am prepared to provide the kind of leadership to ensure that we quickly improve our tourism sector here in Tobago.
He said that residents must continue to see the bigger picture as the island of Tobago and not personal bank accounts or agendas. We move our focus now to safety as the Tobago Emergency Management Agency, TIMA, held its first online training program. A 2-day shelter management program hosted by TIMA in collaboration with the Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society gained the participation of 77 persons on an online platform. Director of TIMA, Alan Stewart, described the online experience as incredible.
The target groups for the shelter management program ideally were the representatives from the communities, village councils, schools, and churches. We looked at the shelters across Tobago. They were set out in 3 basic categories: primary shelters, secondary shelters, and also we look at alternative shelters.
To facilitate this program, TIMA had to consider the new health regulations and restrictions that have been brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic.
We learned through this shelter management program that you require at least 110 square foot per person if you are to house them in a shelter. In the past, what we did in Tobago is that we looked at our primary shelters. Today, because of COVID, we have to now look at our schools and also we have to look at our churches.
Mr. Stewart said, going forward, TIMA will again explore the use of online platforms for training programs. We close with a notice from TT Post. The Trinidad and Tobago Postal Corporation advises the general public that it has moved from Dutch Fort. Effective today, TT Post will operate from a new location at the Caroline Building, number 38 Wilson Road, Scarborough, to better serve its valued customers. And that's it from all of us at the Department of Information. I'm Antoinette Mora, and you've been listening to Info Update.
News from the street. News from the street. 919fm.com.
Use your pen and finger, Lord, we see it hope. We see it future, so when you vote, use your pen and finger, hey. No set a chatty, no set a talk. So tell the UNC bye-bye, it's time to walk.
All right, Sean DeBego. So we go into the phone lines. 342-0081, 771-1791, 466-5391. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I am okay.
Okay, so my name is Denisha Henry. I'm a member of the Outreach West League and also a member of the campaign team. Now, I'd like to say how excited and how proud I am of Lydia. She's a very genuine person. She's kind, she's outstanding, and she has a lot of plans. Lydia is also all about the youth, and I believe that's what drew me closer to her because vice versa. Leah has a lot of plans for the youth, and I'm really excited, and I pray to God that she get the opportunity to express and showcase her talent.
Yeah, you want to tell her anything?
Thank you so
Leah,
much.
we love you.
I really,
Love you,
really
love you,
appreciate
love you.
it. And I look forward to working with all of you all, you know this. Yeah?
Yes, Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Let me see. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Hi, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to your guest there, Mr. Iwer myself. Let me congratulate you, the Caribbean for that area, and you're only 24 years old?
Yes, 24, sir.
That is good. That is very, very good. And people saying that Dr. Rowley is not caring about the youth at all, but you're a classic example.
Yes, thank you.
Look at that, you know. But I just want to ask you two simple questions, right? There's something I don't know these people and I'm just saying that when it comes to discussion.
Caller, we have real people on the line,
yes.
A lot of people on the line. Time is going.
Right. Just one question, Ms. Ramata. On a scale of 1 to 10, how do you think the authorities treat the COVID situation in this country? And would you trust somebody who will have scientific knowledge in dealing with COVID, or would you trust somebody who say that the climate and the sun to deal with COVID? Who do you trust? I'll listen fair.
Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes. Now, I think our government did an excellent job.
Mm-hmm.
Also by Oxford. I mean, we did an excellent job. A big shout out to our leader, the Honorable Dr. Keith Rowley.
Yeah.
He did an excellent job, and I think that every measure that they take from here on, I trust in them.
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
So.
Let's take this other caller. Hello, good morning. Good afternoon, sorry.
Hey, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
All right. I'm trying to make this as short as possible. Now, for the first time in 20 years, I've seen a candidate take to the streets of our Push West.
Wait, say that again.
For the first time in 20 years.
No, you lying, man. You lying. Why are you lying? You remember, only forget people saying that these communities have been well serviced, you know.
No, I can't make this up. But day in, day out, we see Leah and her team through the streets, and myself having had the pleasure of conversing with her, I came to the conclusion that this is what the constituency need.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate that. Yeah.
We need someone with passion, determination, and the drive to implement the much-needed change for this constituency and the country by extension.
Agreed.
Wow. Thank you very much, caller.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Rowley, who we voting for? Hey, hey, Dr. Rowley, real thing, hey.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon.
Peace and blessings. Good afternoon to Miss Leah.
Good afternoon, sir.
Peace and blessings to you.
Love and respect.
Google,
yes, sir.
I'm thanking you very, very kindly and very, very much because I see for this last round, like, you have all the youths gathering around you, like honey. Thanks again for that. And I want to thank the young lady in the studio with you for coming up as a youth in the country to represent the nation and the people in our area, in our district, Pastor Google, hands out to all the youths that coming up in this time to represent Trinidad and Tobago and also the constituencies in Trinidad and Tobago. So, Miss, congratulations to you all, and we want to see many more youths come forward to run Trinidad and Tobago because it all belongs to you all and all your future.
Correct.
Thanks again, Pastor Google. Thanks, Miss. Thanks again. Blessing.
Thank you very much. Hello.
Yes, good morning, Pastor Google.
Foreign line.
Good morning, Mr. Ramuta.
Good morning. Yes,
Leah?
good morning.
Leah, I am pleased to see you. Now, I belong to the Deep Blue Sea, which is Superior, Faizabad, and now we have Oraput West as well as Lobby. I'm surrounded around those areas. And I want to say to you, I don't think what the people are saying are telling lies, because for the first time in my life, I have seen my representative in Faizabad was last local government election. And we are suffering on account of that. We're getting nothing. Just what you're saying, I attest to what you're saying, and it is the honest truth. Do you know, Father Superior is Oraput West?
Yes.
So when you come to Oraput West, you would know who's speaking, because this is my pride. I live in Superior, and when people talk about Superior being given everything, it hurts, because I always say Superior starts from DB Penal.
Correct.
Okay, I am being honest about it, and I'm saying I want to see before I die, because I'm an elderly person. Before I die, I would like to see Superior proper Oraput West get drainage, which we don't have. There is a particular street in Superior, it's a dirt road. You understand? It's really heart-rending. Not only the people of Laventille Sulphur, you know, we suffer these ends too. And Leah, I wish you all the best, darling. I see young faces, and I wish you all the best, and work hard.
Thank you so much for calling and speaking out, because this is what we need to do. Thank you so much.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good day to Miss Leah Ramuta.
Good afternoon, sir.
Marketing manager speaking here. It is wonderful to see you articulate so clearly your vision and your view for Oraput West.
Thank you.
For far too long, we have been a people who have been neglected based upon demographics, one, and a position in the statistics, as I will call it, of the nation. We are what you call a opposition constituency.
Yes, a strong.
My prayer is that you would make that change and put us into parliament. I consider you my next MP for Oraput West.
Thank you, sir.
And I know that you are going to do a splendid job, because you have a passion and a love for the people of Oraput West. You have a wonderful day, my dear.
Thank you for calling. Thank you.
Hey, Dr. Rowley, who we voting for? Dr. Rowley, who we voting for? Come tell me, Dr. Rowley, who we voting for? Hey, Dr. Rowley, real thing, hey. Real thing. Music. We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your PNM finger, Lord. We see it hope, we see it future. So when you vote, use your PNM finger. Hey, no set a chatty, no set a talk. So tell the UNC bye-bye, it's time to walk.
Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Hi, Pleasant, good day.
Good day.
Pleasant, good day to my candidate, Miss Leah Ramuta.
Good day.
What I want to tell you, darling, you're young and you're into this business. We all will appreciate you for what you have in store for Laramie, because I am 40 years old and I never see my representative. And the person who went up for local election does nothing for Laramie. So I will appreciate that PNM get back in power and let us do something good for Laramie. Look at Laramie Community Center shut down underneath the CAMP UNC
Correct.
administration.
And they promised to fix it for us, but they never do it. We don't have a play field for children to go and play. No. We don't have a good proper football ground for the youth to go out there. So I will appreciate, Leah, that you come out and you do something for our main children. Yes. And I am most thankful and I'm proud to know that you are going up for election because you know our cry. Yes. I am one of the persons who walk with you every evening. Yes, so I hear the cry outside there from the residents and I know what we are going through. We born and grew up in Laramie. So I'm thankful for what you're doing, darling, and you're giving your effort and your time to go up there as a youth. And I really hope and pray that people in Laramie see what we're going through so they will give you a chance coming up this election.
All right, thank you
darling,
very much.
what I tell you, peace, love, and we have faith. We're ready and we're ready. Enjoy your day.
All right, bye-bye. Ellie, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Someone like a young person.
Hi, good afternoon. I would like to say, Leah, we really do appreciate your confidence and taking this opportunity to make your constituency a better place, right? I know you speak a lot about, what you want to do for the youth, but I know there are probably youth that are listening to you this morning, and I want you to tell them what do you expect of them as youth, as you being a youth and you wanting, I won't say wanting them to vote, but wanting them to vote for a change. What do you expect of them?
Yes. I expect that they come out and give us that support because it's only if we come out and vote we can get the changes that we need to see. As I said, there's only so much we could do in this capacity, but as is, the youths need to stand for something. We can't keep, keeping ourselves in this mindset that we're not going to reach anywhere. We're not going to be further than what we are now. The future is bright, and once you invest in your education, that is something nobody in this world could take from you, your knowledge. Yeah? So hopefully that this will be a successful campaign and a successful election, and I would be able to present the changes that we need to see.
Wow. Leah, I am sitting here. And I am like, I had to come and walk with you.
I would appreciate that.
No, because I am sitting here. The amount of people from Laramie who are calling in also, and this is all right. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, God bless you, Mr. Google.
Yes, sir.
And to the young candidate of PNM.
Good day, sir.
First, I want to tell you, power does destroy anybody. When you're in power, be yourself.
Yeah.
Be a servant to the people. You understand? Don't take sides, because it's dispute. There's only cause a poison to the mind then.
Yes.
And, a pro with each other. So just be a servant.
Yes.
Don't study power. Don't study which party is now. Study what is going to do for the people and them, whether it's black, white, brown, East Indian,
man, we
African.
diverse.
Yes. That is all you have to do.
Throughout this whole thing, sir, I ask that God keep me grounded and humble so that I could always be His vessel to execute and to bring forth the changes that we need to see. And I could only do that by the grace of God.
And make your decisions justly.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much,
so
brother.
my friend, you all have a good day.
Thank you.
Sir.
Hello, good afternoon. And let me say good afternoon to all the people joining me on YouTube. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Guru.
Good afternoon.
To the prospective candidate, Leah Ramusa.
Good afternoon.
I just want to wish you all the best on your journey. So far, I like what I'm hearing. You are doing a wonderful job. I know your heart is into this, and I wish you all God's blessings.
Thank you very much.
Wow.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
All right.
Oops, I missed that one. So, that people from foreign want to call into, the foreign line going crazy and all. Wow. So, I just want to tell people the numbers again. 466-5391, 466-5391, 771-1791, and 46.
Let me turn it on.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Every time I call this station, I make it clear I'm not Trinidadian. Good. But I love this station. I found it like 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
And I love this station. And the other day, Pastor Google, I was outside shopping and I found you. But last week sometime. And I've been following I've been following everybody. Because I'm the type of person that listens to all election things and I could tell you what's going on around the world.
Right.
Yeah. I am telling you that looking at this young lady,
yes,
and listening to this young lady, she can put herself there. I want Trinidad and Tobago to know this. If she can't talk, I can talk for her now. She can put herself there. No? God put her there.
Correct.
God is to put her there. And with God, she's going to make it.
Yes.
And take it after me. Anything I say, always come to pass. That Prime Minister that you all have there, when I look at that man, Dr. Christopher Keith Rowley, and all the Prime Minister in the Caribbean, and I look at him, what more do y'all want down there? This man has dignity. This man has pride. When this man speaks with elegance, I mean, the man is educated. Now, where I was born, in St. Vincent and Grenadines, born, raised in America, if that Prime Minister, they take some from Keith Mitchell, Keith Rowley, I mean, come on. And I'm praying that PNN goes back there. I'm telling you, you get in your vote and he winning the election. He has to.
By the grace
I've
of
been
God,
following.
yes.
I've been following everything they're doing. For 2 weeks I've been following. I say, wow. I was going across town on Flatbush when they announced August 10th. And when I heard that, every pause in my body raised.
Correct.
I said, aha. Catch the country napping. Catch them napping.
Wow.
That's how you do it. Because I listened to him when he gave the speech in Parliament, I think it was a Thursday, and I'm listening to the station everywhere going on. Now come from McDonald's, you locked on with me, you locked on. And I said, wow, when I hear that, my body raised, my paws raised. I said, wow, what spirit? Spirit of God.
Yes, yes.
He just didn't do that 10 just so, Everyone has a vision.
Yes.
And the Bible tells us, without dreams of vision, you will perish.
Correct.
While fighting him down, and I want to say this again, and I always say in Trinidad, I didn't have no respect for that Prime Minister. I don't care who is in office. You need to respect that is in authority. Now, if you do that in my island, you wouldn't even you wouldn't have a job in it. They just have no respect. None at all. Talk all kind of thing. Say what they want. That's not what you do. That's what you do with a man of God. You can't do that.
Correct.
You cannot do that. And young lady, you are beautiful.
Thank you.
But some are not seeing the inner beauty of you. I had the chance to see it. You have an inner beauty. And I am telling you, you are choose this and go ahead strong. You understand?
Yes.
Because PNM is going to win that election. And Pastor Gugu?
Yes, ma'am.
Nice knowing you and seeing you.
Thank
with
you.
your wonderful, whatever you done, so wonderful. And Trinidadians, I said I'm not one. So they don't affect me. But I'm telling you, as not a Trinidadian, you better stand up for that color red.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Bye-bye. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to say good afternoon to the next member of Parliament for Old Butch West.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon.
Knowing you, you're already a winner in my book. I know that you would do well. The passion, the caring person that you are. I know that we are in good hands, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, sir.
We're proud of you.
Thank you.
We have another foreign caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dr. Google.
All right, Mommy, you have to be really quick because the ads are coming up.
Dr. Google, you see that young lady who just speak there?
Yes.
That's my sister, Di. We had a conversation this morning, not the blood sister.
Yes.
We had a conversation, and that girl told me some things about our politics in Trinidad. It raised my pulse. She is more into Trinidad than into her native country since she was born here. but raised in St. Vincent. And I want to congratulate that young woman because when my sister was talking, my padres, because we came from the same church. You understand what I'm saying, Pastor Google?
Yeah.
And she called it and she don't identify me to her. But I say to you, Die, blessings, love, and you talk like a champion West Indian. God bless you, Pastor Google.
Thank you very much. All right, so we're going for the ads and we're going to come back right after the ads and let Samson know. I mean, let's talk which West Street.
The official station that defends the nation. Get interactive with the Street 919 FM.
All day, every day. See us all live on our Facebook page.
Share and comment on our show.
Like our page.
Chat with our live on-air announcers.
The Street 919's Facebook page.
Live and interactive all day, every day. The Street 919 FM.
Come talk with us.
As the election race heats up, the UNC is turning up the temperature. Ready to govern, ready to lead, and ready with the best candidates.
After almost 5 years, almost $300 billion, more citizens are struggling to survive than ever before.
With political leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the leaders of tomorrow.
The UNC Master Plan has 5 interconnected guiding principles, which constitute our strategy for recovery, growth, and diversification.
Join our virtual campaign platform Thursday on this station. The United National Congress. Now is the time.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the Street 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us. From the Parliament to the Promenade, this is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
Happy Hour is back at Jenny's on the Boulevard. This time, we're not offering 10%, but 30% off drinks. Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get 30% off beers, Carib, Stag, Caribe, Guinness, and Heineken. 30% off rum, White Oak, Black Label, Absolute Vodka, and Blue Vodka. 30% off cocktails, margaritas, mojitos, Jenny's Long Island Iced Tea, and daiquiris. Also enjoy 10% discount every Friday and Saturday on sushi. And guess what? Our COVID specials remain. Ask for specials on takeout. Specials include 12% off all government ministry orders, 20% off desserts. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Feel like dining? Our in-house dining is back. Visit Jenny's on the Boulevard today. And do not forget to ask for specials. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
Stop what you're doing and listen to this ad. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's Customer Appreciation Weekend at Rupner and Buyers Mart. Get 25% off store-wide. Yes, you heard right. 25% off everything. Spread the word, the good news. It's 25% off store-wide. No exceptions. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Rupner and Buyers Mart or Mira Road Arima next to Extra Foods. Phone 610-9000.
This is Wayne Delamore, Head Consultant and Director of Natural Health Solution. With over 15 years of experience in clinical nutrition and microscopy, we specialize in early detection and prevention. We incorporate varied, evidence-based nutrition and science-driven analysis. Tune in to our educational program every Wednesday right here on the street, 91.9 FM. For appointments, call 222-2189 or 304-5816. At Natural Health Solutions, we offer a natural solution to healthy living.
Join me in Delamore on Wednesdays from 9:15 a.m. to 9:45 a.m. right here on the street, 919 FM.
Enagic changed your water, change your life. Enagic water purifier, one machine, 5 types of water. Enagic makes strong Kangen water with an 11.5 pH. Kangen water with 8.5 to 9.5 pH, healthy drinking and cooking water. Clean water with 7.0 pH. Beauty water for skin, hair, and plants with a 6.0 pH. Strong acid water with a 2.5 pH. This water is known to disinfect, kill viruses and bacteria. Listen to the Street 919 FM with Pastor Alkaline John every Tuesday from 11:05 a.m. to noon and every Wednesday from 8:05 p.m. to 9 p.m. as he talks to you weekly about how to improve your quality of life through purifying and drinking water. For more information, call or WhatsApp Pastor John at 516-286-7079.
But wait, who's sending me this text? Hurricane warning, be prepared? Denzel, stop washing the car! A hurricane coming!
Mona, calm down. We just need to prepare. We must stock batteries and candles and charge our emergency lights in case we lose power.
That means we have to arrange a backup supply for Daddy respirator.
Yes, and before the storm hits, we must unplug all our electrical equipment. If we need to evacuate, remember to shut off the electricity at the main panel.
Yes, because you know here there's flood. Come, let us move the appliances upstairs, come.
Us, okay.
Wait, Denzel, don't unplug them thing with your wet hand, yourself.
Yes, Mona.
This hurricane season, when preparing for an emergency, don't forget your electricity. TNTech, the power to make it work.
As the election race heats up, the UNC is turning up the temperature. Ready to govern, ready to lead, and ready with the best candidates.
After almost 5 years, almost $300 billion, more citizens are struggling to survive than ever before.
With political leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the leaders of tomorrow.
The UNC Master Plan has 5 interconnected guiding principles which constitute our strategy for recovery, growth, and diversification.
Join our virtual campaign platform Thursday on this station. The United National Congress. Now is the time.
Talk your talk, but we don't talk.
Come talk with us.
The Street
919 FM.
P&M family. Tell me, are you ready? To build back a country. Before rain, with Kid Road. When are you ready? Let's do this. Jinbego, are you ready? Let's do this. Rolling with the red army. Let's do this. For the love of your country, place your vote with the P&M family. Let's do this. Jinbego, get ready. Let's do this. Forward in with Kid Road. Let's do this. For the love of your country, make sure you vote with the P&M family. Say, come on, my people, let's stand together. Underneath the red, white, and black banner, yo. Burn out corruption like leaves, it a scatter. With tricks and insult, the people, they're flattered. The partnership done sink already. So vote P&M with Dr. Kid Rowley. Right leader, right time. I've made up my mind to build back the sweet paradise. Let's do this. Jinbego, are you ready? Let's do this. Rolling with the red army. Let's do this. For the love of your country, place your vote with the P&M family. Let's do this. Jinbego, get ready. Let's do this. Forward in with Kid Roll. Let's do this. For the love of your country, make sure you vote for the P&M family. We often boast and say God is a tree. A blessed nation, the Caribbean envy. All of a sudden, like the place get heavy. Things now go right, cause God no like ugly. So come on, my people,
All right, Trent, to be going back with you. I'm back with you. And hey, we get a little more time. Look at that. Look how you blessed, girl. Look, somebody trying to talk to you. Let's get your headphones and listen to this caller. Hello, good afternoon.
Calling in from the fields, from the oil field to pick up Leah on her venture. We are very proud of her. Google, I want you to do something right now. I want you to snap a picture because you are sitting next to greatness. Oropouche West will now become the capital of Trinidad and Tobago because of this young lady.
Wow.
The people. Leah, this is Raymond. Big up your host.
Good evening, Raymond. Thanks for calling.
Wow. Hello, good afternoon. Hello, good afternoon. Hold on, caller. Hold on. I know what's happening to you there. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Is Copy there?
Who?
That's what I was telling just now. I have the wrong number.
Oh.
Hold on.
I don't know the radio station. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. The young lady that is there, Leah.
Yes.
I just want to let her know that I have her. She have my support. I'm from the area also.
Okay.
I always admire her though. Very respectful young lady, and I give her total support and God bless her.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
This one is a serious mission. With all hands on deck. This is a matter of life and death. To tell me, are you ready then? I know I am ready. Tell me, are you ready?
Going back to the phone lines. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon, sir.
I just like to wish, say God blessing to you and the station and the young lady. And the scripture says, "It's the young will lead the way."
Yes.
And this is a blessing. And I just want to ask her. I just want to tell her that you will get all the support necessary and all the best. I know you will be successful because Jesus already told me that.
Thank
God
you,
bless.
sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, good afternoon.
Pleasant good afternoon, Pastor.
Good afternoon, sir.
And to the member for Oropouche West.
Good afternoon, sir.
Pleasant afternoon. Just want to let you know that I love you and give you the full support. You know, it's nice to see you coming out and walking every day and meeting with people. So I just want to give you encouragement and the love.
Yes,
and
sir.
what is it too, God has it in store too.
Thank you.
Again, keep up the good work. You know, remember of the Vialva family, so it's like I said.
You only want to tell you. He tell you. He says you remember you are a member of the Vialva family.
Yes.
Wow. Wow, this one, like, you tell me no the bell day, though. You tell me no the bell tonight. I will leave you guys. You tell me, you don't know what to tell you. Hey, you only get you because you are a member of the Vialva family. Wow. Again, let me say good afternoon to all the people joining us on Facebook and on YouTube. The YouTube numbers different, boy. I didn't know that so many people follow us on YouTube. Wow. We say good afternoon to you, and we really appreciate and thank you for all your comments. You have to start to read your comments, you know. And on Facebook, all the persons on Facebook, our Facebook page is back up and running, so you can join us on Facebook. Just remember, all you have to type in if you want to see who's in studio. This is the candidate for Oropouche West. All right, those of you who are wondering, who is this in the studio here? We don't know this person. She looks like a strange face. Yes, this is the prospective candidate for Oropouche West. All right, Oropouche West. You know, I'm really happy that you came, you know.
I am honored to be here. I'm so thankful for the opportunity.
Yeah. You spoke from your heart this morning, boy. And that's what moving the people to call in. Hello, good afternoon.
Pleasant good afternoon. Is this the pastor?
Yes, sir.
You have a young lady by the name of Leah Ramita in your studio at this moment?
Yes, sir.
I want to say a special good evening to this young lady. So I've been living in this district that this young lady is going up for PNM for Oropoch West. I want to say thank you for what this young lady has been doing, because for a young lady, she has taken the initiative to walk the streets, which we have never seen any candidate done in this particular area. I want to say may God bless Leah Ramuta's soul. May she continue to fight for poor people, because this young lady has a future, not only in politics, but as a child of God, sir. So I just want to say thank you, Ms. Leah Ramuta, for all the food cards that you are giving out to Trinidad and Tobago. This is a young lady that you need to support.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Let's do this. Fellow man to the station. This one is a serious mission. Let's do this. Well, all hands on deck. This is a matter of life and death. To tell me, are you ready then? I know I am ready. Tell me, are you ready? Let's do this. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. Great is the PNM. And we shall prevail.
The following is a paid political announcement.
All right, so we're back and going to continue to take your calls on 466-5391. All right, let me take this call before you say what you have to say. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you, Pastor Google.
Good afternoon, sir.
And good afternoon, and the community there.
Hey,
Good afternoon.
Wait. Stop the music. Hey, you have to show love to this youth, eh? How old are you, Leah?
24.
Leah is 24 years old.
But I know I support young people 100%.
Thank you very much. Much love. And let me tell you something.
Yeah.
And this young lady, you are one of the persons who just tell me that these communities are well serviced.
Yeah.
You heard the cry of this young lady today?
Yeah.
You heard it?
But she's only one person in that community there. Only one person there. You are saying UNC, I'm proud. She's only one individual. And if she will get about 40 people to behind she to say that, then I might be leave her.
All right.
I must say stop me in my tracks, yeah?
Why?
I can come to ask a question. Something. And you know what I mean? And when I come in the political arena entitled at the game rules, I hope she feel how and I hope you feel how to ask questions I'm gonna ask her.
No, what? Remember.
I did the last caller.
Yes, you see? Wait, she's going to explain. She's going to explain it now. Because I told her just now, and I wanted her to clear that because I know people like you listening.
With the food card?
Yes.
With the food card?
Well, hold on. Wait. Listen to me. Hold on. Let her explain to you. No. Go ahead, Leah.
Yeah, so what we try to do on the walks, we try to find out persons that already applied and try to push and see how fast we could get them to deliver the cards, right? I do not have any food cards at hand, sir. I mean, I do a personal drive at the side where we give out hampers, but I don't have anything from the government. As you know, this is not a winning constituency as yet, so I don't have that benefits. Right, so just to clarify, I know a lot of persons might raise that.
So what Leah is saying is that what she would have done is that she would have, you feel it right, you look at me and you know, what she would have done, wait. So you know what we do? I am, you know I am a PNM, and you know I change it from that. But listen to this. So you understand what she said. What she would have done was she went out with the listings. She went out with the forms, help people follow the forms in the community, help them to understand what they need to get, what they need to do, and she would have helped submit the forms to them so that they would have been able to get the food cards or get hampers or get whatever they would have needed.
Well, that's very nice.
So you want to clap? You want to give her a clap now? Give her a clap.
I give her. That's nice. And Pastor Google, I want to tell you, after Aisha's program, you are running second is one of the best programs on the airwaves, 91.9. No, I'm telling you, after Aisha everyone, this because here is one of the best programs because I'm seeing that they're bringing in young candidates and they're bringing young people, and I believe all political parties should be giving young people a chance to govern and should say, but the only thing about it, we're going to take a thing and vote. UNC still.
Goodbye, Kingsley. Goodbye, later. Oh, man. Yeah, this boy not easy, you know. I don't know that. So that's why I'm glad that you cleared it up.
Yes.
Because, there are people who are listening. And let me tell you something. He don't really call my program, you know. But you see, he gets something there to hold on to.
Not at all. Not at all.
But again, he appreciates the youth. And that's what I'm saying to you. People can say what they want. You see your heart, and you're a young person, and you're sharing your heart, and you're telling people facts of where you live and what you're going through. They cannot deny that.
Yes.
They cannot deny that. And what I appreciate most of all in this whole conversation with you was that you were willing to at least tell people that you walked the street and you spoke to the young people from your community who say that they fed up all this only coming around when it's election time. After that, we don't see all here. And you were able to tell them, no, I live in here.
Yeah. You have to be able to relate with your supporters. Now, the only way they will come out and vote is if they see that somebody is genuine. This is not something you could put on. This is something that had to be fired in your heart. You understand? And I guess that, the youth seeing somebody normal and average just like themselves. And they could identify with that. Yeah. And they would trust that because they know what I stand for. Right. And I don't stand for nonsense.
I'll take one more, about 2 more calls. Two more calls. And then we will wind up and close off the interview. But hey, this interview, I enjoy myself. This interview was real.
So come on, the children deserve better, brighter days, a beautiful future.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, good afternoon, Pastor. I would like to speak to that beautiful young lady next to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
This sounds like your husband, so.
Mrs. Ramusa, this is the mayor of Golconda.
This is who?
The mayor of Golconda.
The mayor of Golconda. Sorry, sir. Sorry, Mia.
Good afternoon, sir.
I am so glad to see a beautiful face with such drive and ambition to lead the Oropouche West.
Thank you, sir.
I wish you success in your campaign with Leah Ramusa.
Thank you very much, sir.
All the best and all the success to you.
Thank you.
And on behalf of the whole oil field, we wish you all the best, Leah.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Leah, but Leah, how you had the whole oil field back in like that?
Actually, I used to do human resource management for the past 5 years in the oil and gas industry, and also my husband is a member of the oil field, so I really appreciate the support and all the calls. I really appreciate it.
But Leah, people would say they closed down the refinery, they ain't no vote, but you get all the support, Leah.
I appreciate that, man.
Oropouche West in the house, Trinidad and Tobago. It was a pleasure having this young lady in studio with me today. And Leah, before the campaign, and you had to come back. You are a number one.
Thank you, sir.
You had to come back and take this last call. Call had to be really quick. The ads are nearly upon me.
Hello, good day.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Yeah, I'm calling from Tobago, first time caller.
Oh, thank you very much, Tobago.
Yeah, and I must say it's very interesting because I'm hearing the voice and well, I said let me go up on the Facebook Live to see who is this person, and I must say that God bless that young lady.
Wow.
And may she go through and be confident, and I like how she's speaking,
Thank you, sir.
And again, folks from Tobago, And God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for calling.
Thank you very much. Leah, your closing words before you leave.
I just want to say thank you so much for the opportunity. It was really nice. I know it was a short space of time, but it was nice getting to speak to persons so that they could relate to me and understand what I am about. You know, I want to thank my campaign team, the PNM Voluntary Factory, the People's National Movement, the Winning Party, and the Right Choice.
Right.
Yeah. So I just want to say thanks for having me, and I really enjoyed your company this morning.
Thank you.
And I hope to do it again soon, please God.
All right. So Trinidad and Tobago again. I want to thank Leah, all the way from South. She came and she wasn't afraid to come on this radio station. And look, she had to interact with Kingsley. So thanks again, Leah. Thanks to all the callers. And Leah, I wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
And trust me, I'm going to make time to come and walk with you.
I would really appreciate that. I look forward to that.
Bye-bye.
All right.
To build back the sweet paradise. Let's do this. Trinbago, are you ready? Yes. Rolling with the red.
Talk your talk, but we know talk. Come talk with us. The Street 919 FM.
Tobago is like one big happy family, and in this time of pandemic, our family values have never been stronger. We are stronger together, Tobago, and together with a name you can depend on, we are moving into the new normal with quality food from Chef and Barbecue.
On mornings when I'm on my way to work, I like to pass by Chef's and BBQ for a hot cow heel soup or a bacon salt fish to start the day. And now I hear breakfast is $20. And then me I go. The staff nice too, you know. Hello, Chef's is the place to go.
Chef and Barbecue is renowned in Tobago for home-style cooking using the best Tobago has to offer and more. Visit a Chef and Barbecue near you today and get that home-cooked meal you've been missing. Call to order and pick up your meals hot and ready at Chef's and Barbecue. There's no chef like a Tobago chef.
The Trinidad and Tobago General Elections 2020 is here on the Street 919 FM.
I have advised Her Excellency the President to dissolve this Parliament at midnight tonight. Nomination day, Madam Speaker, would be Friday, 17th of July, and polling day would be August 10th, 2020.
And the Street 919 FM is proud to defend the nation yet again for another general election.
Tune in daily to hear your candidates and supporters live on the only station that gives you a platform for expression.
This is the General Elections 2020 on the Street 919 FM.
Real talk from real people
on real issues that affect you.
No one talks politics like us.
From the Parliament to the Promenade, this is the 2020 General Election in Trinidad and Tobago. Right here on Street 919 FM, the home of the 2020 General Election.
I wish all my colleagues in this house a safe, happy, enjoyable, productive campaign.
Stop what you're doing and listen to this ad. This Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it's Customer Appreciation Weekend at Rupner and Buyers Mart. Get 25% off store-wide. Yes, you heard right. 25% off everything. Spread the word, the good news. It's 25% off store-wide. No exceptions. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Rupner and Buyers Mart or Mira Road Arima next to Extra Foods. Phone 610-9000.
It's so warm we're home. I have run out of clothes. I'm waiting for the Fab India Expo to open.
Well, they're actually open already.
Finally. I was waiting for them since March.
And yes, I agree. I've been craving for the Indian food from Tandoori King.
I'll have dinner at Dosa's Diner, and I'll have dessert at Nanu's Kulfi.
Listen, we could now dine in their food court area.
All you think about is food, huh? But I can shop there. I have to buy some shalwar and matching jewelry and shoes. You know.
They also just added 5 more vendors with all new goods.
When are they starting?
What?
Fab India Expo, of course.
The Fab India Expo is open opposite the Medford gas station in Shogunas. Check us out today.
Happy Hour is back at Jenny's on the Boulevard. This time, we're not offering 10%, but 30% off drinks. Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Get 30% off beers, Carib, Stag, Caribbean, Guinness, and Heineken. 30% off rum, White Oak, Black Label, Absolute Vodka, and Blue Vodka. 30% off cocktails, margaritas, mojitos, Jenny's Long Island Iced Tea, and daiquiris. Also enjoy 10% discount every Friday and Saturday on sushi. And guess what? Our COVID specials remain. Ask for specials on takeout. Specials include 12% off all government ministry orders, 20% off desserts. Choose from our famous Chinese-style express buffet, the American menu, burgers, ribs, and more. Italian menu, pasta, and more. Feel like dining? Our in-house dining is back. Visit Jenny's on the Boulevard today. And do not forget to ask for specials. Opening daily between the hours of 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Call us today at 625-1807, 395-3757, or 488-8800. Jenny's on the Boulevard for all your Chinese, American, and Italian needs.
Looking for a safe and relaxed professional massage therapist and nutritionist? Look no further. Nature's Touch with Empress Judy and Associates offers a natural approach to better health. Treat yourself to a professional massage therapy and nutrition advice in a safe and relaxed atmosphere. Rejuvenate your body, mind, and soul at Nature's Touch Therapy. For an appointment, please call or WhatsApp 1-868-398-8282 or visit our Facebook page. Remember, your health is our responsibility at Nature's Touch.
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
As the election race heats up, the UNC is turning up the temperature. Ready to govern, ready to lead, and ready with the best candidates.
After almost 5 years, almost $300 billion, more citizens are struggling to survive than ever before.
With political leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the leaders of tomorrow.
The UNC Master Plan has 5 interconnected guiding principles which constitute our strategy for recovery, growth, and diversification.
Join our virtual campaign platform Thursday on this station. The United National Congress. Now is the time. As the election race heats up, the UNC is turning up the temperature. Ready to govern, ready to lead, and ready with the best candidates.
After almost 5 years, almost $300 billion, more citizens are struggling to survive than ever before.
With political leader Kamala Prasad Bisasa and the leaders of tomorrow.
The UNC Master Plan has 5 interconnected guiding principles which constitute our strategy for recovery, growth, and diversification.
Join our virtual campaign platform Thursday on this station. The United National Congress. Now is the time.
Better vision for your physical eyes, and through the eyes of faith, let healing arise in your mind, body, and spirit. At Natural Heal Ministries, we teach kingdom principles for living that brings the blessing of God to your mind, body, and soul.
NHM Professional Associates are located at number 10 Moody Stewart Street, Monterey Post, San Fernando. For more info, contact Dr. Desmond Phillip at NHM on 349-3494.
NHM Professional Associates can be heard live on the Street 919 FM every Saturday from 9:05 to 9:55 a.m.
We know the streets because we talk to the streets.
Come talk with us on the Street 919 FM.
Good afternoon. It's time for the Street Sport Report, courtesy O'Neill Car Rentals of Tobago. Renting a car in Tobago is as easy as calling 361-1042. Well, the Rains were not concerned with the massive effort it took for Test cricket to make its return, as the West Indies and England had to endure nearly 3 hours of delay before they could take the toss in the first Test of 3 matches series between both teams in Southampton. When they did get to the middle, England won the toss and chose to have a knock. 10 balls into the contest, Shannon Gabriel knocked over Don Sibley's off stump with no score on the board. The match is currently suspended due to rain, again with England on 35-1. In some community sports, up at the Tyro Recreation Ground in Buckmalatris on Tuesday night in the Montego Creations Tyro Sports Club over 45 win ball tournament, X-Men defeated Clubhouse by 4 wickets. Clubhouse managed 71 for 9 batting first, but X-Men stuck to the task and got to 72 for 6.
Alex Fredericks got an all-round match-winning performance with the X-Men, taking 2 for 13 in his 2 overs and got a quick-fire 12 at the crease. Tonight, Jagan United and Bluffers will face off against each other from 7 p.m. Both teams fell short on the opening day in their first match against Hit and Run and Montego Drifters, respectively. Finally, in some international football, Norwich will more than likely be facing competition in the Championship Division next season after Watford came from behind to fashion a 2-1 win over them on Monday. Chelsea held off fellow London club Crystal Palace to win 3-2, and Jamie Vardy scored a late winner for Leicester City against 10-man Arsenal for that game to end at 1-1. Today, the early game features Wolves versus Sheffield United, Newcastle traveling to Manchester City, and West Ham hosting Burnley. All 3 games are just about to begin. The late game will see champions Liverpool away to Brighton, Albion and Hove from 3:15 p.m. Over in Spain, Celta Vigo didn't help themselves to move away from the relegation zone in La Liga after they lost to Atletico Madrid 1-0. Valencia picked up a win in the 89th minute to beat Valladolid 2-1 in that match. Barcelona will go into action today. They will be taking on bottom club Espanyol from 4 p.m. Prior to that, 2 games are set to begin at 2:30 p.m. Getafe meets Villarreal and Real Betis faces off against Osasuna. AC Milan are having an ordinary season for their standards this season in the Italian Serie A, so it did come as a shock when they scored a 4-2 win over league-leading Juventus on Tuesday. Lazio didn't help their cause in chasing Juventus as they dropped their second game in succession, losing to lowly Lecce, who stepped out of the relegation zone with a 2-1 result. Genoa will have a tough go in trying to leap out over Lecce and put themselves out of the relegation zone when they take on Napoli this afternoon at 1:30 p.m. And Torino are trying to separate themselves from the relegation trouble when they take on relegation-dwelling Brescia from 3:15 p.m. And that was a look at your Street Sport Report, courtesy O'Neill Car Rentals of Tobago. Stay tuned for more news right here on the Street 919 FM. We have a news brief at 2 p.m. and another at 3 p.m. before our next major newscast comes up at 4 p.m.
Broadcasting from Trinidad to the world, TheStreet919FM.com.
We know the importance of great customer service. That's why here at O'Neill Rentals, we offer the fastest delivery service to our clients absolutely free. All of our cars are guaranteed clean and fueled up upon delivery. We also offer quick and easy e-sign-up. This means we can sign you up from anywhere using our cell phone and tablet technologies. This also means that there's no paperwork to do ever. We value our customers. That's why we go above and beyond to make you happy. So, are you coming to Tobago? Do you need a rental car? Call us now for your quote today. 361-1042. Call us today, 361-1042.
This is The Street, the all-new 919 FM.
By far, radio is still the best way to get more for your advertising dollar. Millions of people listen to radio every day. Why not advertise on radio? It's cheaper. It reaches the highest potential audience. It's time efficient and it works. Handpick the people you want to receive your advertising message. Advertise on the Street 919 FM. The MFO service says.
Survey said. Number one answer.
We're the fastest growing radio station.
We are The Street, the new Street 919 FM.
So call us now to book your spots. 628-4531.
You know, Trinidad and Tobago, I'm really proud of Leah.
We love TNT.
I'm really, really proud of Leah. Oh, gosh, look at that picture now, boy. Look at that picture of the city now, boy.
With your bodies in hand.
Are you serious? Are you watching that picture of the city? Let me tell you, I'm going to watch this picture of the city of Port of Spain. Only watch that picture now. Who give you that city, that look, boy? Who give you that look? Look at that look we have. That international look. Who set you up nice, so right? Let me watch that picture now. Let me watch. Well, let it go on the Facebook Live. We have some really nice pictures of the city of Port of Spain, you know. And I don't think any other media house in this country have a setup like this. Look at that city now. You just see that when you're coming in from Tobago. You just see that when you're coming in from the water taxi. It's beautiful. Let me tell you something. Some of you need to go up on the Facebook Live, go up on our YouTube page, and see how beautiful our city looking. Tell me on the Facebook, how will you find this looking? Somebody saying that is Manning City country look. Here we're going.